All right, second graders, so today we are making our symmetrical Chinese vase to go on top of the background that you painted last week. First, you're gonna start with a white piece of paper, and I also have some of these examples that you can use for ideas for your vase. So just like we made with our African masks, you need to fold your paper in half to make your vase symmetrical. You're gonna have to choose first though, what type of vase do you want? Vases that look like this are really tall and skinny, but this type of vase is more wide and short. So if you want your vase to be wide and short, you need to fold the hamburger way. Or if you want your vase to be tall and skinny, you need to fold the hot dog way. I think I'm gonna make my vase kind of more like this, which I think is tall. So I'm going to fold the hot dog way. Next, I need to find where the open and the closed side is. So on the left side, I have open, closed side is on the right. So I'm actually gonna flip that around and draw my vase on the closed side. Remember what happens if you draw on the open side. When you open it up, it'll just be two halves. It will not be a symmetrical vase. So make sure that you are drawing on the closed side. Okay, you do not have to copy these, but they are there for you if you want ideas. I really like how this one is, but I also like how this wide open mouth is more open instead of kind of going in and out. So I think I'm gonna combine these two. So first I'm gonna start with the top of my vase. And then this one goes out. I think I'm gonna make mine go in and maybe down a little bit. And then this is pretty round, so I'm gonna curve mine out to the sides so it's nice and big. In, and then the bottom of my vase goes across. So now when I cut this out and open it up, it should be exactly the same on both sides. So I'm gonna grab my scissors and go ahead and cut while it is closed, like this. Okay, so now when I open it up, it's exactly the same on both sides, which means it's symmetrical. Next, I'm gonna draw some designs with my Mr. Sketch markers. Remember, these vases are made with cobalt, which is a blue pigment. So I'm only looking for blue Mr. Sketch. So this box has dark blue and it has light blue. So I really only need one of each, dark blue and light blue, or you could do only light blue or only dark blue. It's up to you. So all the other colors, put them aside so I can use these two. Now this is just like when we drew our snowflakes. We're gonna draw first and then paint over them with water. So look at your designs, get some ideas, or make up your own. I really like this one with that kind of like castle-y, wavy kind of looking line. So I think I'm gonna put that in the center. And I'm gonna go ahead and draw some lines for that to fit in. Okay, so I'm gonna try really hard on my designs to make it nice and detailed. I'm gonna fast forward this so that you can see my results. Don't forget that all of these designs are based off of nature. That was a really big part of Chinese culture. So they've got animals, whether it's mythical or real. They also have waves, which means water, and flowers. So now that I've got some space in the middle, I'm gonna decide what kind of natural symbol I wanna choose for my vase. Also, notice I'm not coloring anything in, just do outlines because we're gonna paint over them to fill in those spaces. Okay, my design is complete and I have filled up my space really well. I don't have just one tiny drawing in the middle and a couple designs on the top and bottom. I have used my entire vase with interesting details, and so should you. Okay, next I'm gonna use my plain water, we don't need paint, in a plain brush to wake up those marker lines with the water. So I'm just gonna paint on top of my lines. This is just like when we did our snowflakes. I'm not going back and forth, back and forth. I'm just tracing my lines with my paintbrush. Trace those lines, pretend your brush is like a Sharpie or another marker. You just gotta trace on top and let the marker work its magic. Okay, so the longer you let this sit, the more the marker will start to spread out. So you can kind of see it happening right in here. But I'm just gonna let this dry and let it kind of do its thing. So once you've painted over all of your designs with water, then it's time to put it on the drying rack and start cleaning up.